All right, I've created the best way to do research on eBay. We're in men's pre-owned button-up shirts. We're going to go through $60 to $100 and sort Z to A. We're going to go through sell-through and select 40% below. That leaves us with Robert Graham, Burberry, Ralph Lauren, Rain Spooner, Tommy Bahama, Woolrich, Levi's. Let's go down a little bit. Actually, let's go ahead and raise up this sell-through a little bit. Let's go ahead and put a bottom bracket on here of 20%. So this will be 40 to 20%. We're going to go to LL Bean, MM, Supreme, Rockmount. Rockmount, I had not heard of this brand before. It does seem to have decent volume and sales. Let's go to men's pre-owned button-ups. We're looking for the See All button. Let's talk about the affiliate program for MrMarketMaster. If you have a following and if you get your own people to sign up for it, there is a $5 bonus for each affiliate and each head that signs up. Um, you can also set up your own subscription platform within the website, and you can set up your own list of bolos, the same way I have on the front page, and you will be able to charge access to your following for your list of bolos. Rockmount. 71 solds. And let's check for how many listed. That is 199 listed. So let's check for what's selling here. These look like Western shirts. Floral patterns, embroideries. These are called smile pockets right here. Those are smile pockets. These are less common. These are sawtooth pockets. These are decent keywords in here. If you have sawtooth pockets, you can actually use that as a keyword. All right. I am guessing the embroideries are going to be what's driving the factor here. Let's go to See All. Accents should be embroideries. All right, embroideries. 25 solds, 53 listed. So not quite what we're looking for yet. Let's go by size. All right, let's go ahead. That actually is pretty good sales volume throughout all the sizes. Let's leave out size smalls and extra small. That's 147 sold or 147 listed. And 57 sold. So it's a 30% sell-through rate. Let's try and get to pattern. Snap buttons. Snap buttons seem to be more popular. Let's see, 46 sold, 133 listed. Still not quite good enough. That's 34 sold for cotton and 105 listed. Let's go for the multicolor. That's 12 solds and 31 listed. We are sitting around 30% sell-through rate no matter what we can do. All right, country of origin, United States. A lot of stuff may end up being vintage. A lot of stuff was made in the USA, and a lot of current stuff is not. So let's go for that. Check it. That is 28 versus 88. Still not there. All right, we're going to add snaps. The more item specifics you add, the lower the volume is. All right. All right, when you start getting into adding in item specifics, when you are removing the not specifieds, because I'm choosing the pointed collars, we are removing the not specifieds from the listing results. That is essentially eliminating the work of lazy resellers. You shouldn't have to do that, but it does seem to be the kind of thing that will be necessary in the end. We will essentially be selecting for the people who did not list their items correctly. You don't necessarily want to have to do that, but it does happen. All right, that is 62 results per listed. We're going to find out how many have sold. When you add multiple item specifics in at the same time on a search, it will skew your results because you won't know how many have actually sold. So that is, we are still sitting at 20%. I do not like that. Let's go ahead and drop the, let's drop the price cap. Let's drop that to 80, and we'll set this to 40. That's 85 solds. And 117 listed. That is a better sell-through rate. All right. Let's go back. I'm seeing floral patterns. Let's check solid colors first. Actually, let's go for floral and graphic print. I've seen a lot of graphic prints that are in floral. So that is, check how many that is. That is 11 results were listed and 15 sold. That is our 100% sell-through rate and higher. Let's try and fiddle with the price range a little bit. Let's put this back to 60. And we'll put this back at 100 just to see what the numbers are. That will be 8 solds and 12 listed. Let's drop that price cap a little bit. $60 to $80 isn't a bad price range. That is 5 solds and 5 listed. All right, there we go. That is our 100% sell-through. This is quite a few item specifics. You got size medium to double XL, graphic prints, florals, cotton, snap buttons. You want a pointed collar. We lost a lot of volume getting down to this search, but you're essentially stuck with the fact that other people are not listing their stuff correctly. If you have a lot of item specifics where it has to say not specified, you're not gonna have a good time. It will not sell fast enough. So embroideries as well. All right, thank you.